All right. So it is now 9:10 in Atlanta and 6:40 p.m. in India. So we shall start our second session today, 69B. Today is 4th of September 2021. And today's topic is interrelation between body, mind, and soul. Now, before we go into the detail of explanation about the item-wise, what exactly is soul, what is different types of mind, and different states of mind, not types, and the physical body we know. What are the other bodies we have available other than the physical body? We'll go a little bit later. First, let me explain that why I have chosen this topic. It is not a new topic. Those who have attended my workshops or earlier classes, so this aspect I explained because this is the fundamental for our spiritual journey to understand that what we are trying to achieve. And this I call it our spiritual journey is all about physical body to soul. Okay, so this is the transition. In between mind comes. So that's why interrelationship is important. I will go technical part, I will go a little later. I'm just giving you the overall background. Most of us, we live our life. The truth is, we never know what the damn soul is all about. Neither we can see them, we can talk to them, them means it. Where is my soul and what I'm supposed to do with it? I learned many people are talking soul, soulful, soulmate, and all these, so many souls. But where is it? People spend completed the life without meeting his or her soul altogether. So people wonder, what is this soul all about? So we'll understand that today. Okay. Also, we'll understand that why we didn't meet our soul. Where soul is hiding, or if soul at all exists, or it is just a concept. So this detail will go a little bit later. So first you have to accept the thing that there are more than a physical body. We are more than a physical body and mind package. If you don't accept that, if you are not open to any further possibility, then matter ends there. Means for some, this is the only life, this is the only body, and when the body dies and matter ends there, chapter closed. This is not the truth. It is just our initial idea that somebody may have because they never met with soul. They said, I don't believe if you don't, if there is something I didn't meet and I didn't come across, then how should I believe it? They have a full right to do so. Okay. I call it right to not knowing something is always there. Okay. And it is a fundamental right. Nobody can force you to know something unless until you look for it. From where this has come? Which has come from that fundamental question. When you look into the truth, what is the truth of life? What is the purpose of my life? Just take birth and do the study and all these kind of things, and then get a job, and then maybe get married, and then finally, children are born, raise the children, and for their education, finally they get married, and You become promoted to big boss in your company, one day you retire, and they give you gift and farewell, bye bye. So then rest of the life you spend some time in the retired life, and that's it. And the day and time comes, then either some clinic, hospital, or if you're lucky in your home itself, then you leave your body and that's it. This is the life is all about. That's the purpose. So, and we start with the big ideas, big, philosophical thing. We like to change the world, and slowly they decay down. Huh? We cut our list. Okay, that's not possible. It's not possible. Or some of our list, we blame 5 more people why it is not possible. We wanted to eradicate poverty. We wanted to educate more people. Why it is not possible in this life? You just keep on cutting, and finally, end of the day. So we finally, grudgingly, we leave the body, saying so many things not done. Okay, that is the story of most of the life. That is the truth. People who started knocking the door outside the perimeter of this, they search it and they get it somewhere. And that somewhere I will explain today. If you see suppose a person died maybe half an hour back. A dead person has all the things you have in the body, no? The liver, heart, pancreas, eyes, everything is there. Only life, it is not alive. So if, as per the traditional thinking, if the live body, which has got all these parts, and the dead body, that is also has all the parts, so that means dead body, live body, they are same. So if you inquire that, then you realize there must be something which was there during alive state, which is not there in the dead state. What is that? Then you search into something and landed up into one territory that is in the spiritual domain. It is the life force energy which left the body. The energy is gone. It is switched off. Like there is a light bulb is there. If I switch off, the light will go off. Light has all the physical parameters there. Whether it's a coil or the glass bulb or the neon or LED, whatever it is, whatever the light is made of, everything is there, but light is off. It is not doing its work. So what makes that light to work? Not those coils, not those things. Those are needed, but those are not making life to work. The light has been made to work by the energy, electrical energy, which is flowing through it, isn't it? Otherwise, that light is a piece of another object, like a stone or paper or something. Same. It cannot glow. Energy makes it glow. Same here. Human body has all the parts, but what makes it alive? That is the consciousness. That is the energy. Where the consciousness left the body, body become dead body. When the energy supply is switched off, the body become useless. It start deteriorating. It is as equivalent as any other object, non-living object. Then the question start, what is that energy? Or what is that consciousness? That is where our spiritual journey starts. They wanted to find the missing link of our life. Many came across, I come across many people, they don't believe in God or believe in anything other than the human body, physical body. That's fine. They have a whole right to believe anything they want. Then I ask them this same question. If body is everything, do you think one freshly dyed body and a live body is same? If you believe these two are same, I have nothing, with due respect, I have nothing else to, ask for. If you think the physical entity is everything, and dead body and live body is all same, then I cannot discuss it further. Matter ends there. But if you at least realize, yes, there is something missing in the dead body, what was there in the live body, then don't, what people call it a god or something, don't bother. You find out. Don't leave it unless until you find it out what it is. You don't believe in God, you don't believe in spirituality, all are fine. You don't believe in religion, everything is fine. But don't leave it unanswered. Search for it. What is the difference? And when you go and knock the door, it will open up for you, that knowledge. And then ultimately you landed up go into that spiritual direction. And spirituality has nothing to do with religion and nothing to do with conventional God. It is the journey from your physical body, understanding wise, to understanding of the soul. What is the purpose? Nothing is accident in this universe. Everything has a purpose. Only difference is whether we know it or we don't know it. If we don't know something, that does not mean it doesn't exist. After exploring everything, then you come to a conclusion, okay, this particular thing is non-existent, then it is understandable that you have done your part. But something you don't know, don't assume it doesn't exist. So because those who are in that category, means they don't believe in anything which is other than hard facts, like proof. So this one example I give about the dead body and live body. Another example I told you about this dreams. So I asked them, have you had any dream last night? Yes. Can you record it? No. Why? So if you cannot record it and produce as evidence, in your logic, that means your dream doesn't exist. It is not the truth, but your experience is otherwise. You don't have any mechanism, any instrument to record your dream and show me in your laptop or TV. The technology is not available, but dream is the truth. So same is the spiritual experiences. Somebody sharing their spiritual experiences, they cannot produce you hard evidence. It's not possible. So as your dreams, forget about spiritual experiences. Some people think it is exclusively for few people. It is not for us. That's a big misunderstanding. Everybody has everything what they need. Only thing, it is not awakened. They're sleeping. But anyway, considering that what their idea is, even if it is a true, for the spiritual experiences, for dream it is not. Everybody dreams. But how come you cannot record it? You cannot record it because it is happening in the dream dimension. It's a different dimension. That's why you cannot record it with the third dimensional things. Same here. Spiritual experience happen in another dimension. When you go to that dimension, you experience. If you come back, you don't experience that anymore. So this opens up the possibility scientifically. We are all following the scientific spirituality. Not saying that I am saying so you have to believe it. No, you experiment. That's what I'm calling you for. I went to medical scientists, asked them the same thing. Don't close the window. Maybe one day you'll be able to record it. You'll be able to record the dream. You'll be able to record the spiritual experiences. Why not? But if you close that window, that whatever the hard evidence is not there, that doesn't exist, then you are making yourself within this limitation. So that is the fundamental mistake scientifically we do if we don't want to do that. Now, with this background of understanding, so let me share what is my experience of this experiment and what I found. Okay, that's what I normally put it into the slide and show it to people during the workshops and other places. So let me go to that slide. While I present the slide, I cannot see you even in the video. So if somebody just unmute and tell me, can you see the slide, orange color slide?
Yes, Dadabhai.
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, good. All right. So this is here we are saying you are much more than a physical body with a mind. Don't think the matter ends there. That's why I've given you all this background. So when we explore, then we find their human body, the physical body, the grossest one, the lowest one. There are more subtle bodies we have individually, our own bodies, but there are a lot of higher bodies we have. And then we come to this level. Then the 7 body system of the human being. First body, what we can see, what is physically available, that's called physical body. In Sanskrit, it is called Annamaya Kosha. Annamaya means which needs anna, means food to maintain. Next body, second one, is called etheric body or energy body. We can see it as an aura around our body. This is actually the energy body we have. It's just a layer around our physical body. So that is the second body. Third body is called emotional body or astral body. This is the third one. This second one in Sanskrit, they call Pranamaya Kosha. First one is Annamaya Kosha and second one Pranamaya Kosha. Third one, the emotional or astral body, this determines our emotions. All emotions and all these things comes from here. And then they get into the energy and then get into the physical body. So the higher bodies contain all the lower bodies below it. So this emotional or astral body, that is in Sanskrit, they call Manamaya Kosha. And then fourth body is a mental, this mental is a higher, it is soul's mind, you can say, or the knowledge body. In Sanskrit, they call it a Jnanamaya Kosha or Vijnanamaya Kosha. That's the fourth body, where the universal knowledge is there. When you download that universal knowledge through meditation, it comes into this body. This body knows everything. It's have a full knowledge because it is directly connected with the creator, the universal consciousness. So it knows everything. Fifth body is a causal body, cause of everything. And all our karmic accounts are stored there. It's also known as karmic body. And through spiritual practices, when all karmic accounts are closed, like spiritual masters, when they get enlightened, the karmic account becomes 0, and that same body converted into bliss body. It's a blissful state. It's a completely clean body, and that is called bliss body. Next is the cosmic or consciousness or spiritual body. This is the highest level of body possible on the spiritual journey. And this is where the oneness is felt. Oneness with the creator is felt there. So this is the sixth body, or the cosmic or consciousness, and this spiritual body, this is called. And last one, that it's a nirvanic body or divine body. It is not a body actually, it is a background of everything. When all the lower body, all the end of all our soul's journey, it merges with the universal consciousness, and that is called nirvana, nirvanic body, divine body. So it dissolves into here. It lost its identity. Like after the journey, say river Ganges, it merges into the ocean, and this is the nirvanic body or divine body. Means when it is merged with the ocean, the river lost its identity. The water is not lost. Similar way, all the experiences are not lost, but it completes its journey and merges with the nirvanic body or divine body. So it is actually a background. It is not a body. It's not a layer. It is a background when everything merges. In this seven body system, people ask me that where is the soul? We don't see soul here out of the seven. So in my experience, soul is the combined package of emotional, mental, causal, and cosmic body all together. This is a package, we call it a soul. In my third, fourth, fifth and sixth body combined, and this is called soul. So, and this particular aspect is, we call it a soul, so that this is the why it is other two are not, these are not part of the soul, these are not part of the soul. I will just explain. I think somebody is trying to get in after half an hour. Let me just stop sharing and allow them to go in. Okay, can you see my slide again, the soul?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now the question is why these are not part of the soul, first and second and seventh. For that, we need to understand the next one. What happens is at the time of death, our physical body that goes back to the five elements. Means physical body, the consciousness leaves the physical body and the physical body goes back to the five elements. Then the energy body, etheric bodies, it stays there after death about 11 to 13 days and then goes back to the sun's energy pool, the energy of the sun available on earth. All energy we have on earth has came from sun. Food we eat and all our physical energy, we get it from the sun. Like it is like a photosynthesis, some plant or the plant is eaten by animal, we eat animals and things like that, and we get that energy from them. Basically, it is from sun. When the person dies, then after it, the energy body stays there about 11 or up to 13 days, and then it merges into the energy pool of available on earth. So, and rest of the things they remain. So it is not dissolved at the time of death. That's why third up to sixth is a part of soul, which doesn't get dissolved when the life ends. Then why the seventh one is not part of the soul? Because at this state, the soul merges into the universal consciousness. It loses its identity. So soul cannot stay there when the merger happens. Like a river, as I was explaining, river merges with the ocean and river loses its identity. It's like river Ganges is merges to Indian Ocean. Then river Ganges loses its identity. Water is not lost, but identity is lost. And same thing happens when the soul merges into the nirvanic, a divine body or divine layer or whole, the universal consciousness. So that is called nirvana. So that's why this is the only part which is on the part of the soul. Now, soul, this third, fourth, fifth, and sixth, they don't have physical body. Those are gone at the time of death, but they are available in the higher dimension. The soul then available in the higher dimension, and that dimension, there is no time and space. They can travel anywhere just by will. And they can appear, they attend something. Maybe some of the souls are attending this session also from anywhere. So how they appear, they appear as orb, like a transparent globe of different sizes, small, big, doesn't matter. And when they come there, sometimes they get caught in the digital camera, and that's what I am showing it to here. I will show you a few more photographs. Like here, you can see some white color orbs. Here also, there are some orbs here and small orbs there. I put some yellow, there's arrows. Then this, I'm just blessing a bride, my brother-in-law's wife during the time of their marriage. See, there is an orb there, my backside. There are quite a few orbs in front of the TV screen, you can see. They are the forefathers came to bless the bride. In this, don't go into all this mind business. How do we know from whom it has come and all? It doesn't matter. Okay, so don't bother. Only thing you just to take note that they are the particular soul without body. So you need not to know and name and everything of them. Like when you walk on the street, you come across many people. So you need not to know what is their identity and from where they came and things like that. They just, they are a few human beings are walking on the street, and same here. So they appear and they are interested in that particular place and they come here. That's it. All right. Now let me go to the states of mind. So what I have explained is that answered that what is soul as per our understanding. Now let me explain that different states of mind. Different states of mind, it is 2x2 table. You can see the row headings and knowledge of I is there. Yes, like I know who am I. And knowledge of I is not there. I don't know who am I. That is no. And in the row headings, first row heading is knowledge of surroundings is yes. I am aware that what is there around me, what I am doing, where I am sitting or sleeping or walking, what I am doing, who else are there with me, and all these kind of things. So whether it's a day or night and things like that. So we are having full knowledge of the surroundings. If it is yes, then it is a first row. And if the knowledge of surrounding is not there, then it is a second row. So now let us try one by one. The first column, first row. This state is called awake state. You know who you are and you know what are the things around you. Like currently all of us, we are in this awake state. And it is operated by the conscious mind. It is Sanskrit, they call it Jagrut Avastha. Then let us go to this next quadrant, that is first column and second row. Knowledge of I is there, but knowledge of surrounding is not there. It is our dream state. During dream, we don't have any idea about our surroundings, where I am sleeping, what is the color of the wall, what is the temperature of that room. All are lost about the knowledge of surrounding. But during dream state, we know who we are. Like in the dream also, you know what role you are playing there. This particular aspect is called, it is operated by your subconscious mind. And in Sanskrit, it is called Swapnavastha. So all the dream you see, that is basically reflection of your subconscious mind. Some people think that what they dream, it is spiritual. It is not spiritual. I will explain it further later on. It is whatever there in your mind or memory or some past, emotions, they come up as a bundle, and they push into your dream. So that's what you see. Next is, but at the saying so, it is possible to have some spiritual experience during dream, but those are exceptional cases. It is not normally all dreams are spiritual. Now let me come to this quadrant, which is a second row and second column. So this particular one part of our sleep called deep sleep when we don't dream also. And medically, when some people dream, they call it rapid eye movement happens, REM. At the time of deep sleep, the REM stops. So that means the person has gone to deep sleep. And this is the state of unconscious mind. Even the subconscious do not work there. We cannot recollect what happened there. That part is completely blank. And this is called Shushupta Avastha. Shushupta Avastha is that in Sanskrit they call this state as this. These three states, Jagrut Avastha, Swapna Avastha, Susupta Avastha, like awake state, dream state, and deep sleep state, all of us, we go through every day. Or you can say that every human being pass through these states every day. This is the awake state, and during sleeping, while sleeping, these two state happens. Some part of the sleep they dream, and some part they don't. So all these three happens all the time to everybody, and that is what many people they live their life with only these three states only, without having any other state. Now let me explain what is this fourth state is all about. It is the first row but second column. This state actually happens during meditation. It is a meditative state. When somebody is deeply meditating, they silence their mind. The conscious, subconscious mind is silenced, but they are fully awake and aware. Like they are not sleeping, they are not in this category. The full knowledge of surroundings. Some sound is happening. What is the temperature of the room? Some air is blowing. Everything they are aware of in the external, their surroundings. But what happens is at the meditative state, when the thoughts are stopped, the ego drops. So they lost the sense of identity. Who am I? So knowledge of I is not there. The ego drops and they go into the state called Turyavastha. And this is the state when you get directly in contact with the superconscious mind. Superconscious mind is background of everything. When you touch upon that, all spiritual experiences happens in the superconscious state of mind, which can be achieved only by meditation. If someone has not meditated, they could not quieten the mind, they never been able to experience this state. That's why this is not common to have that Turyavastha. These three states are very common. Without any effort, every day it happens, but not this one. So our spiritual journey is all about to maintain this state and get into our spiritual experiences. So that is a super conscious mind, we call it. So this is the fourth state, and our all spiritualities depend on this one. So now let us see our today's topic, the interrelation between mind, body, and soul. So in these four states of mind, let us study what the body is doing that time, and that time what is soul is doing. First state of mind, which is awake state, body is active. Some person, so we are eating or walking or talking or watching something. And this is active state. At that time, soul is in witness mode. It doesn't interfere into our activities or thought process, because soul has free will contract with us. Once the body is incarnated, taken birth, then it goes into witness mode. It doesn't interfere unless until you ask for something and pray for something. It doesn't happen. Like it is not normally interfere into this. Second state of mind is a dream state. Dream state, our physical body is sleeping. Again, the state of soul is witness mode. That's why I mentioned that dream is not a spiritual state, because it is soul is still at witness mode. It is not active. And then come to the unconscious state, deep sleep state. Body is still sleeping. In at this state, soul become active. In fact, our soul leaves our physical body and it goes out of the body, and it does with the whole higher dimension. It travels, meet with other souls, get something body needs, maybe some kind of healing or something it needs. And at that dimension, there is no time and space. So in our few minutes, soul can travel 50 locations, 50 different areas and come back. So the time is not a constraint there. So this is that time soul become active. The moment we get up or before going to the another round of dreams, it comes back to the body. And this is, so as we are unconscious, we don't have any memory of this particular state, where soul went and things like that, because our body is sleeping and mind is unconscious. They have no memory of that. And the fourth state, when the mind is a meditate, the turiya state, turiya avastha, then our body is meditating, and this is the time it is soul is interactive. This is the state where two-way communication is possible. If you try to contact in your awake state, then it may be just one way, like you send a request, but there is no two-way, like sending a text message. But interactive means like a phone call. You are asking something, getting a reply immediately. So that is interactive session. This kind of interaction is possible only during Turyavastha, when the mind is silenced, mind is still, and body is meditating. Then interaction with soul, two-way communication is possible. As I explained earlier, most of the people, they go only in the first three state. They may never come across the fourth state. They may not be meditating, even if they are meditating too many thoughts. So they cannot have this experience of interacting with the soul. And that is why most of the people, they have no experience of the soul. Spiritual journey is all about to get in touch with your soul. Like I have the first slide of this particular presentation. What is the purpose of the spirituality? What is spirituality? The inner journey from physical body to soul is called spirituality. And what is the purpose? Your soul knows everything. Purpose of spirituality is to establish permanent communication, means two-way, with your own soul and obtain guidance in each moment. So that is the purpose of spirituality. When that is achieved, you establish two-way communication with your soul, then that is called your inner guru is awakened. Our soul consciousness is called inner guru. Nobody can be better guru than our own soul, because our soul has all the information of our lifetime after lifetimes, not only human lives, earlier animal lives and plant lives and mineral lives as well. It has got its own purpose and journey. All these things will be available when we establish permanent communication. If something is the soul's plan and we get guided with our soul, then all our issues with the external world is minimized, or at least we get all the support we need to lead a blissful life. So that is the purpose of spirituality. So I'll stop sharing. Can you see me back again, video? Okay, good. So now I will stop here. And if you have any question, you ask. No question? Yes, where is
I,
she?
like you said, in Turiya state, we do not know who we are. right? Like we don't have the knowledge of who we are. We completely lose it,
Means
right?
who you are as a soul. As a soul, you may not know who you are.
Okay, okay. I thought that we like no, we
Your
forget.
voice is breaking. Can you bring your microphone? Yeah.
I was under the impression that we completely lose the idea of who we are, like in physical world also.
Do you? Do you know
No,
who you are? Your soul knows. That's what the spirituality is all about. You don't know purpose. You know your purpose of your life. This, but why you came here. Your soul knows.
mm,
Okay, that's what the spirituality is all about. If you know what
mm,
you are supposed to do, you can execute and finish the task. No? But if you don't know, we try here and there. We try something and get hit by some situation, come back and we blame God. Why God is punishing me? Try something else. Again, we get hit. I call it. It is like in the dark night, the road full of potholes. You are trying to walk and fall down every other step. What you need here, like a flashlight or torchlight, that's the light of awareness. So that you know where there is a pothole there, you just walk across. No need to fall down. It is not the fault of the potholes on the road. It is you who are attempting to cross the road or walk through the road, which is full of potholes, but you can, with the awareness, you can manage it. You can still pass through without falling into any ditch. Okay, here awareness is missing. What is the soul's path for you? That is missing. So you go trial and error and all this kind of things. So you're wasting time, effort, and energy. Then life ends. You come back again and try to do same thing. So that is called punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam. Okay, we're trying to do same thing, like trying to walk on those street without light, and that's how it happens. Okay, so main thing is rather than trying to walk, you establish contact with your own soul. Then get the guidance. Best is if you can guidance moment by moment. So you didn't have to do much stuff, not planning and thinking or weighing pros and cons, nothing. You just instantly get the guidance and you walk the path. That's it. Okay.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, Nirupam.
Acha, this I, what do you mean by I? It is only the physical body and or prana and not the soul. Is it like that? What
That's
I mean?
correct. Yeah. You go mind, body, intellect package,
Okay,
not the soul.
not
Yeah.
the soul, not the soul. Clear.
Yeah. Means normally to whom you identify with. That is what it is.
My doubt is that about the Turiya Avastha also,
Yeah.
when you are in a, I am in a interactive mode, that time if I am not aware of what I am, then how it will be, how is this possible actually? Uh,
No, yeah, possible means that time you merge with that consciousness. You cannot have that kind of experience. Like there are some experience, the oneness experience, or if you touch upon one, there are a lot of chakra outside your body. Like 7 chakras are in the body. Outside there are many. One of the chakra called Nakshatra Shama chakra, like it is equivalent of a star. If you touch upon that, you will feel that you are in the galaxy. You are one of the star in the galaxy. Actually, you experience that. That experience cannot happen if you feel you are still a Nirupam Das, okay, or Rajdeep Datta. It's not possible. If you drop that, you go to that experience. No level needed.
but still,
Otherwise,
uh,
identity itself will block you to have that experience.
but that time also you are aware that you are so and so. Is it not like
No
that?
need to. No need.
No need. Okay.
Yeah. No need. Okay. So identity doesn't matter. That is the oneness is all about.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes,
One
Kundan.
question.
Yes, Kundan, go ahead.
So, in our seven body system, you told that emotional third body is part of soul. So
Yeah.
does the soul has emotions also? As we understand, soul does not have emotion. So can you justify?
Yeah, soul, but the emotions are all kept there. Yes, it is stored in the soul's system. Soul is not emotional, but it can store all the information because that is a part of the experience. Okay, but emotion is one part when the living body is there, but then when the physical body is gone, then it go into astral body.
These emotions must be different from each other or the same.
No, what I'm saying is that when your physical body is no longer there, then it becomes astral body. The job is not create emotion that time. Okay, it just become a vehicle so that you can astrally travel somewhere and things like that.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, Shubir.
Yeah, I have one question, Rajdeep. It's regarding this. In that list of 7 items, you said that serial number 2 to serial number 6, I think 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, or rather 3 to 6.
Yeah.
Those four items, in that box.
Yeah.
Pink
That
box.
is soul.
Yeah. Those pack of things basically constitute the soul.
Yeah.
So the first is the body, it dissolves. The second is also the energy that also goes back to the sun after some days. So when rebirth happens, this package of 4 items again, they get into some other body and they
Yes. Yeah.
come back as a rebirth.
Correct. At the time reincarnation, those two bodies are formed again.
The first and the second.
Energy body, yes. Energy body and physical body formed again. With a new body, the souls appears and another incarnation. That's correct.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, and that's how rebirth happens. Any other question? No question? Okay.
Guruji, I have one question.
Yes, Vijay.
A little bit confused that you have shown some pictures like some orbs, maybe form of energy. So this will happen to all human being and all kind of people because if souls or get enlightened or it dissolves, then this kind of appearance will not be there. My understanding.
No, it's nothing like that. They don't have a physical body, they can appear. They don't need to take birth, but they can be like an orb for a long time. Maybe 1,000 years, they can be like an orb. All possible. You have a choice that time, whether you like to visit some place, not to visit some place, whether you like to form the orb or not to form the orb, it is up to you. You have a choice.
So this is by choice because what we understand, otherwise, or what I understood that it at this level it is not limited to any space or time or something like that. So how this is coming into form of orb?
No, they can appear as an orb. They are there. They can appear as an orb because it doesn't take much energy to form the orb.
So this is by choice, basically.
This is by choice. Yeah. If you want, suddenly it will disappear. Like one orb is there and suddenly gone. Means it is not traveling physically. It just disappeared and maybe appeared somewhere else because there is no time and space. You wanted to listen to something for maybe 5 minutes, disappear here, say gone to Paris, then maybe 2 minutes somewhere, they like to place. Then again, you go to, say, some place in Australia. So that's its choice. You'd like to go. Like we like to travel somewhere, go to a mall and then, go to a restaurant. Like that, they can travel. And they don't need any physical media to go there. They just appear there.
Without appearing as a orb, can't they listen or can't they be there?
It is possible. It is again the choice. Okay, it is again the choice. It is all possible.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay.
Guruji, are there
Yes,
any
Aryan.
levels in the astral world, or how many levels are there above the physical level where they can
Many,
go? Many. So there somebody says there are
many.
14 lokas or something.
Don't bother. Okay. So this is what you will know is an intellectual exercise.
Okay.
That will not help you. Even if through your own experience you can go to even 2 or 3, that's good enough.
Okay.
Okay. You need not to know how many are there. Okay. There are plenty. And not only the planes, there are sub-planes and all these kind of things. And when I'm sharing my experience, when we travel upward, not necessarily we have to visit all the planes. We can make a shortcut and go to a certain level directly. Okay. Again, we have a choice. Choice and the qualification, like how much experience and wisdom you have developed as a soul. Based on that, your access will be the domain will be decided.
Because some people have the fortune of astral travel.
Yeah.
They say that there are many lokas above and all that.
Don't bother. It is that people bust their brain into this academic understanding of the lokas, and it will not help you. Okay.
Okay.
My advice is don't bother. Whatever level you can go with your own self, and that's it. That's your higher self, higher understanding. We do that. The turning point, no? Awareness of the gap, and through Sandhikal Jagruta, we go into the higher, and through that you can go to any level up. In expanded awareness, you can go multiple levels up, but how much you go, it's up to your experience. That is important rather than knowing how many are there.
Okay.
Because if you know there are 256 and you realize you visited only 2, then you feel you are a failure, which is not okay.
Okay.
You can visit first one and the 256th one.
Okay.
It's a choice. You don't need to go through all this. So my advice is don't go into the theoretical understanding of which layer contains what, which is the characteristics and all this kind of thing. Different people has explained that, what they experience. It is their experience. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. God bless you. All right. So if there is no further question, then we will go into our Kriya and meditation. So sit straight.